Hello, hello. RCB, of course, I can try to help you with something. I'm not going to say I definitely can, but I will do my best. What is up? Okay, working 2D, need a button that will rotate the camera upside down as well as show that orientation on the button. Problem is, I got a script that I made that will let me drag the camera around. They both require dragging to work. I'm not quite sure I understand. Damn, that's a huge one. Wonder this bear is so freakishly large. Um, Let me finish resizing these and then we'll take a look. What I'm doing now is I have a buttload of images within this thing, but there should only be like 2 or 3 materials. I don't know why all these materials are still sticking around here, but they are. On the game itself, pretty damn good. I'll show you in just a minute what we got done earlier today. I don't think so. I don't think that I'm gonna have the opportunity to use any of that other stuff, but it will definitely. The other stuff that I've done will be used on the next one or the next one. I don't know which one. I do want to do that 2.5D platformer. I think that's going to be a fun thing to have. me resize this to 1024, 1024. Oh no, that would be too much of a pain. All right, file. Okay, we saved it. I'm gonna close it down. Okay, so let's see if I understand. Let's quit the project list. Oh, sure, yeah, that'd work. It's, why not? Why not? Okay, so can I show this on stream? I don't want to. Yeah. Do you mind if I? Okay. Well, maybe not.
I understand your frustration. Let's take a look at the issues you're facing in detail through your video and address step by step.
Okay, I'm not sure how much I can be of service on this because so what I'm understanding with the project list, and let's see if we can do a minimum repro. Okay, so first thing that we have. Well, I didn't think that was going to work. It was worth a try. Okay, let's do a new noise texture. Oh, whoops! I already messed it up now, didn't I? There. So put it here. So the goal is that you wanted it to, when the user clicks, you spin it, right? That's the main thing. It's step one. So how did you get to this point? Spider Queen, welcome in. I see you too are a fan of Practical NPC. Do you know that I have my own Practical NPC? Um, emote. That's right. How you doing, Spider Queen? So are you rotating the camera or rotating the table? Is the goal that the view gets changed? Whoa, why the hell are you so big? I honestly do not know. Okay. If event that I am for it. Grab mouse button. Okay. Okay, let's think this through because I haven't done this. Hey, 12 feet up, what is going on? So RCB, if you have um some code so that I don't have to try to completely recreate it, I am doing okay. Just, working. Well, actually not working, trying to find working. But learning all the stuff. All right. Vent. RCB, yeah, we can probably figure this out if you have a little bit of code, but to what I'm thinking, just if we no, I've never done anything like this, but I am curious about drag and drop type stuff. It is something that I think I need to figure out eventually. I'm thinking of potential ways to do it right like this, but is action. This is the one. I have ideas. None of them are, or I'm guessing that none of them are good, but I have ideas. But yeah, let's. It's not something that I've done. I'm willing to learn it, willing to figure it out, or help you along if, but without seeing some of your code to begin with. Um, and I'd be starting from scratch, which we don't want to do. All right. So earlier today, during stream number 1 of the day, oh, I gotta show you. Gotta show. I'm so proud of this. It's not much in the grand scheme of things. Alicia, shut up. Alicia, you're an idiot. Why do you keep doing commands that don't exist? The problem is I'm coming into it, halfway, or you have an almost finished something or other, And I'm just looking at it from a completely fresh perspective, but I don't have a lot of the context that would probably come in hand helpful. I want to help. Believe me, I want to help. All right, so check this shit out. I'm leaving the lights on for now. Right? Hey, look, the fire's not going. What should we do about that? Oh, I know. Let's start the fire. Take that, Billy Joel. Tails, what is up? Welcome in. So that was my big thing today, so far. Getting that. Now we can be the Firestata. Twisted Firestata. There are a couple different ones. I'm the Firestata. Twisted Firestata. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, that's a different one than what I was thinking. Nothing at all. So the other thing that I wanted to do here tonight is let's see if we can make our logs look a little bit better. So for that, log, firewood, firewood. Yep. I changed it, and my thinking behind it was, if we look here back at the forest, we can find some exclusion zones or safety areas for the player. But I don't think there's anything wrong letting him have a little bit of walk around. I was having some trouble trying to come up with a way to have a separate nav mesh, and it worked when I had it. But I want to find a better way to do nav meshes. I'm probably going to have to end up going over to TerraPaint or TerraBrush using C#. I don't want to, but I might have to, because with that one you can paint navigation mesh. I would love to be able to um be able to have a little bit more here where I can just change everything within the mesh, give extra points, or have exclusion zones. I tried doing avoidance. That is something that I did try to do, and it didn't seem to work. So I need to read up on that a little bit more. Because the way I understand it, we should be able to nav obstacle 3D. I should be able to choose a big old chunk of land here. right there. Avoidance enabled. Height. And then with our nav agent on the bear, avoidance enabled. Smack my bitch up. Smack my bitch up. Oh, Prodigy. Let's change this up just a little bitty bit. Take the head, make it not current. Instead, we're going to follow Sooty around a little bit. He's going to be current. So my expectations here would be that if we are bear, apparently we look behind us. How the hell did the camera get down there? But it looks like he's going to go straight through the damn avoidance area, which I don't think is what the desired behavior is. See, he hits it. And my expectation, again, is that our bear he's still going to go right through it, which is not what we want to see. So that's something, unless unless I thought maybe having the avoidance thingy in there. Zeke Live, how's it going? Welcome in. First time chat, appreciate you being here. Yep, trying to figure out some of this this extra navigation stuff that I am unfamiliar with. Okay, that height should it. Shooting obstacle used in navigation constraint avoidance controlled agents outside or inside an area. Obstacle needs a navigation map and outline vertices defined to work correctly. We have that, right? I believe the agents will be pushed in. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I see a thing here that might be. I did not realize that the order would matter. So let's see this. Let's go counterclockwise. Oh, RCB. All right. Let me run this really quick. And while we're waiting. And if this is a key to it, just going clock or counterclockwise instead of clockwise. Nope, he's walking right into it. Well, let's see. With that, let's bake the mesh. Damn. So I want him to avoid this navigation obstacle 3D. That is the big thing that we want here. Is oh, not that. Is that I want this navigation obstacle 3D to be exactly what it says. I want it here. I want it so that when the bear pathfinds to it, it gets to this and goes, oh shit, I can't go there. And he has to go around. That's what my expectation of navigation obstacle 3D should be. But I could be wrong. Alrighty. All mixed up, don't know what to do. I can, but I don't want to. I want to use the actual, the built-ins for this. I mean, this is supposed to be an out-of-the-box solution. At least the way I understand it, it's supposed to be out of the box. But I could be misunderstanding. Excuse me. Well, RCB in this case, because I want him to. There's no particular reason that he's avoiding it, like, within the story, but there is I just want him to. Because I want to see if I can make it do. Oh, shit on a shingle. Well, I went and screwed this one up here pretty bad. That's what I get for trying to talk and solve the cube at the same time. There. All right. So, let's use 3D avoidance there. Let's use that. I want to make sure that our navigation agent here is also using 3D avoidance. Baffin. Baffin, welcome in. Listen. Let's see. No, it's neon yellow and neon green. Those are the two colors. You see? You see? Now only one side is black. All right. I can hide that. So, oh, no problem. No worries about the raid. I'm just glad that you're here, Faffin. Thank you for everything while I was gone. Helped out tremendously. The height. Oh, this one. Yeah, I'm a bit of a fan. Nav obstacle. So can I then why okay, I guess we're gonna just leave a dome here. And maybe see. I will place the dome. So let's see if the dome does it. Okay. Get that. We have the bear agent going to use 3D avoidance. Let's see. No, Sooty don't care. Sooty says, I don't give a fuck. Okay, I think that I'm doing something completely wrong here with all of this. In fact, I'm pretty sure that I do. Avoidance, height, 1 meter. What is our nav mesh height? 1.5. What do you mean under pathfinding? No, there's not a whole lot in there. Do 1.5. Now here, did I have nav agent? We're going to take off that 3D avoidance. We're going to pop a couple points in here. That, 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 that. Maybe I should rebake the meshy. Nope, he is walking right on through there. Let's try it outside of the thing. Nope. Okay. Adding obstacles.
Our navigation is now up and running, but we aren't seeing the benefits of navigation as our NPC is walking directly to a target and not having to avoid any obstacles. Return to the navigation level scene, and we will add a few shapes the NPC will need to navigate around. Add a new CSG box 3D to the scene and into account. Unfortunately, because the NPC is a child of the navigation mesh, its shape will be included in the bake. Typically, your navigation agents wouldn't be children of the navigation mesh, but if they are, you can use group tags to restrict what the navigation region 3D samples, or do what I'm about to show you. A quick workaround is to move the NPC out of the way of the
This is
CSG Box
completely
3D,
wrong.
then select the navigation region 3D and click the contextual bake navigation button at the top of the viewport again. Or alternatively, you can just move the navigation agents to no longer be a child of the navigation region, whatever you prefer. With the navigation mesh baked, you can return the navigation agent 3D to its original spot and run the scene again to see more complex navigation paths in action. And with that, we have pretty much the most bare bones setup of having an agent and picking a position.
No, thank you. No good. Evan, thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for hanging out. Okay, this is not giving me a whole lot of stuff that I was hoping for. But it did give me some things to think about here. Navigation obstacle, we turn off the radius. Let's look back over here. It doesn't say where to place them. It doesn't say how it goes in there. nav 3D, nav region, nav link. Oh, hold on. Hold on. New nav mesh. There we go. Character has a nav agent. Perfect. Yes, that's fine. There's a lot of questions about this. That nobody seems to have a NedMax624. How's it going? Godot is the question is what is Godot coming from YouTube? Godot is an open source game engine that allows you to make 2D or 3D games completely free of charge. It has a rich ecosystem of add-ons, plugins, assets, and resources. Uh, it's extremely lightweight to get started with, and it's being used for quite a few newer games, including Slay the Spire 2 is going to be built in Godot. Brotato is one of the more popular ones that's built in Godot. Excuse me. Cassette Beast is a 3D, 2.5D top-down, really fun game built in Godot. Basically, it's open source game engine, alternative to Unity, Unreal. If you have any questions about it, I'll be more than happy to try to answer. And if I can't answer it, then I'm sure that somebody in chat might be able to. And if not, we'll figure it out together, right? Yeah, thanks. Right now, I'm trying to figure out a part of the pathfinding nav obstacle 3D. What's it called here? Navigation obstacle 3D. All right, let's see if this has anything in there
Hello
about it.
everybody. So today we're going to learn about pathfinding. And boom, now we have a navigation. This will make
Got a nav agent there.
path.
Got a target there. Nope. I am looking for.
The radius is also and enable it.
I'm not seeing the one thing I want to see.
And that's pretty much the.
That is not pretty much it. Bruh, I'm sorry. That's not pretty much it. Somebody else has this problem. Okay. So do height, position, and obstacle, other position of player notes B. Character body all placed on 0Y. If I increase the obstacle height from the default 1 to 1.1, it works, it avoids it. Getting the height back to 1 makes it ignore it. So a lot of this, oh, ads are starting up. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm not the only one. Who's having an issue here, which is good. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, back. Glad to be back. So this is a
Put
video
here
that was
something
recommended.
else. There we go. So if we run our scenes, you can see something pretty cool now. Our units now are actually rotating to their movements. And yes, this is because it's trying to move to the destination here, but there are two character bodies. So this will be fixed whenever we push our units. But as you can see, it's working accordingly, which is pretty fun. Now the last thing is for us to test the collision avoidance algorithm. So how we are going to do that? I'm going to create here a navigation obstacle 3D. And I'm going to place this inside a node 3D. Now this node 3D is a collision avoidance. So if we put here a label 3D, and let's give some text like collision avoidance points.
See.
And I'm going to rotate it a bit. Now if we push this node a little bit on top, now the other units should avoid this guy. Now the interesting part of this is this navigation obstacle now will be avoided by our units. And as you can see, it...
Okay. Okay. Is that what we're missing? That one little tip there. Is that what we're missing? Let's find out. Nope, 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 not you. And I'm wondering also if, because I'm not using move and slide, I'm not using this stuff, if that's going to cause it to if that's part of the problem. But let's look really quick and see navigation obstacle 3D. There we are. See. No. That did not do it. Well, some bitch.
It works.
No, it doesn't. You
so
liar.
How it works is the collision avoidance algorithm treats this point as a sphere and will make our units move alongside it. And this is done dynamically.
Nedmac, no, I'm using GD script because I'm more familiar with the JavaScript Python type syntax with it.
So if we remove our collision avoidance points, it is going to also move the algorithm dynamically. So this works in real time. And as you can see, it's pretty interesting.
Navigation, let's 3D avoidance. Do that. And now I wanted to find there was something in the video here about the code. Let's see what it
Something
has.
like 4. Then they will move a little to steering. Want to make steering pretty fun. Debug here. See the okay. Because it's on the self. If we enable this, and we're here on the navigation engine itself. If we enable this, see the path the navigation is taking. Then once request asked for a unit to follow another, the path needs to get updated to the new unit position. So we need to keep updating the navigation path in order to make sure
Set velocity, safe velocity.
Here our destination.
So move toward no, that's not what I wanted here.
Go hasn't changed. So this is a big issue if you plan to make your units follow a movable target. So it needs to be updated. What you can do is to create a timer. There we go. So velocity for a navigation agent, but this set velocity needs to now pass that to a signal, which you are going to use now. So from the navigation agent, we have the save velocity, which is gets computed. So it's computed velocity. There we go. So when you set the velocity, it's going to, on the navigation agent, it's going to send a velocity to the collision avoidance algorithm. But
Okay.
what's important here, it is going to emit a velocity computed signal once the adjustment to the velocity is completed. So this velocity computed is actually the place where we can actually move that has passed through the navigation algorithm. So if you go right here, so let's create a new function here, and this is going to be sharp move. And we are going to simply move the character with this one. The first thing we want is a vector tree, which we want to move our character. So let's go here, new velocity, which is a vector tree. So this sharp move is going to be connected with our velocity computed. So let's connect to our sharp move, and velocity computed passes the argument of the new velocity. So what our character actually have to do is simply get the velocity and set it as a new velocity, and we do a move and slide.
Okay. I think I get that. Right? So ready. Velocity computed. Car move. Yes, I'm saying car, not char. And under physics process here,
Which is
set velocity. Okay, next position. Direction, global position, direction 2, blah, blah, blah. That's what I've got. New agent velocity is velocity plus direction minus velocity. Position, direction 2. I think that this is something I'm going to have to rebuild quite a bit here. Unfortunately, if I want to use the avoidance, which I do, we know globe position equals globe position moved forward. Direction to next position. Ah, direction is globe position, direction to next position times. Our direction equals globe position, direction to next position times nav agent max speed. New agent velocity is velocity plus direction minus velocity. Francisco, oh my, oh. There's that old saying. So the question over on YouTube, have you ever thought Drupal is too complicated sometimes when you're new to a site that has been up for years and coworkers, boss might think, I thought you knew Drupal, but every site is different. That is, oh, that's the worst, honestly. Because the old saying goes, there's more than one way to skin a Drupal. And there is. There are, especially in previous versions, there were thousands of ways to accomplish the same thing. And thousands of modules. You know, it's the best part and worst part about open source software is that anybody can contribute, especially into the contributed modules, just like in Godot in the asset library. Anybody can put anything in here. And let's go to the last page of the asset library. We've got 29 pages. These are just approved things that have been tossed in. There are thousands on top of that. I'm using one that came from GitHub. I just pulled down the repo, moved it into my add-ons folder, and but they're all available. There were thousands of modules on Drupal that you can use that do a lot of the same things or very close to the same things. And then there's custom code because somebody thinks, oh, well, this module only gets me 90% of the way there, and I don't understand inheritance or dependency injection or extending classes. So they completely rebuild something. Or one of my favorites is catering to the developers, and I don't want to speak ill of front-end developers at all. I like to do front-end. I like to do front-end development. I like to do JavaScript. I like to do the styling. I like to do theming. I like coding. I like all of it. But there are some front-end who are like, I only do CSS, I only do HTML, and I'm not going to learn anything that has to do with a back-end. And there is a module on Drupal.org right now for JavaScript called JavaScript snippets that takes JavaScript code and puts it into configuration and gets that rendered so that it becomes part of the theme.
Did you just rip your dick off and throw it at me?
Exactly, RCB. That's exactly how I feel. I'm trying very hard to convince the author of that module to use the or to make bad judgment and dependency. So in Drupal, we have a module on in the conference space called bad judgment. Average Godot enjoyer, welcome in. This module is the thing that you, Robotech, hey. This is a module that you add a dependency to. If you want to make sure that nobody uses the module that you just posted up there. This is the module that says, hey, what we just put is up here as a joke or up here as a test, up here as something that we don't want you to use. Bad judgment. This module provides an explicit dependency for modules whose usage requires bad judgment. Joke modules often require bad judgment. Probably a bad idea to install the Who's Your Daddy module because you can get the white screen at death. Should stop and make you think twice about enabling Who's Your Daddy. Never enable it. But like the con module. It is designed for developers and is very, very easy to use, at least for some definitions of easy and very and use. Bad judgment is required for using this module. It's also a great, it's great at putting up guardrails if you're like, oh, you know, folks, you should really stop using this module. I'm not supporting it anymore. There is a Fallen Learns. Hello, my friend. Welcome back. And that number is too high. Francisco, I actually like agile methodology. I like daily scrum. I think that it keeps you honest and it keeps you motivated if they're done correctly. That's the big thing, is that the thing was over in YouTube chat, one thing I dislike is we have daily scrum meetings, but it's been like that for years. If scrum is done right, daily stand up should take 15 minutes. You go around the room and, okay, what'd you do yesterday? What are you doing today? What's blocking you? Or do you have any blockers? That's it. I'm working on ticket 420, working on ticket 69. I was blocked by an issue requiring a minute of bad judgment, but made it past that. That's it. Water fail, more like it. You damn right. Now, it's one of those things, though, I don't think you can go 100% in on Agile or Waterfall. There has to be some aspect of the other in there. Because there are going to be blockers. There are going to be tasks that can't be completed until others are done. So there is going to be, a Gantt chart that you have to follow through and say, okay, we can't get to phase 2 until phase 1 is complete. All right, the hell was I just doing here other than ranting and raving and our new agent velocity. RCB Live, I have to tell you, I don't remember if it was Lisa Left Eye Lopez who said it, but don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Good advice. You did great. You did great. Oh. Ned Mac, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Hope you learned something. Feel free to drop a sub. Really helps out. It's my goal to get monetized over on YouTube. My hours watched have been increasing dramatically. I think that's maybe because I put a short on in the background every time I go anywhere and just have it repeating. So maybe 24 hours of time, I'll hit 500 in months. Only a couple months I'll hit 500 hours, or 3,000 hours watched is what I need. Oh shit, I'm never gonna get it. Francisco, I don't. So right now I'm unemployed. Right now I can't find a job. I am trying so hard. Nedmac, thank you so much for the sub. I think that the minimum is 500 subs plus 3,000 public hours watched within the last year. And I think you're I believe you're 151 or 152, unless something happened when I was offline. As far as what I'm doing with Godot, right now I'm learning and I'm having fun and I'm keeping myself not depressed. I'm keeping myself nice and let me save this and see all the errors pop up. Keeping myself from falling into a deep depression that I could very easily fall into. Excuse me. I want to get a job back in Drupal. I would love to get a job in DevRel, developer evangelist, the kind of community, things like that. But I'm trying to keep busy and trying to make something that I believe can potentially be a source of income. I'm not saying that I'm going to get rich off of this game by any means, but just to put something out there on Steam, make back the Steam page fee that I paid. Maybe make some money with my Kofi and Patreon. Hint, hint. Specifically Kofi because it has a much better cut for creators rather than Patreon's very, very steep cuts. But continue to stream, grow, maybe become a partner. I want to be a partner. Oh, Francisco, I was like that when I was working remotely. I didn't have PTSD from coffee shops. That's a whole other story that I don't want to get into. Let's just say I fail at running my own businesses. I fail at promotion. I fail at self-promotion. I fail at a lot of things. The hell was I wish that the terms of service didn't say I couldn't put YouTube chat up, because I would love to have all the chats mixed. I think that those of you on YouTube and those of you on Twitch would be like, we're friends. We're friends. We know each other. We can get, hell yeah. We're a team here. New agent. Nav agent set velocity. New agent velocity. New agent. Set velocity. Set velocity. What the? Wait, set velocity forced? Odd Oculus coming in hot.
Insert rating streamer's name here. Thank you for the raid. How did insert last activity here go? Now, let's rock.
Raiders, 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 taking a step, just got some Raiders, Raiders, taking a step, just got some Raiders. You raided me, thank you, you raided me, thank you. Raiders, 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 taking a step, just got some Raiders.
Hey, the Godot is Godooting. It sure is. How you doing, Odd Oculus? How did things go? Shout out to our friend Odd Oculus, bringing in the raid. What were you working on? You were kicking ass when I was watching you earlier. Things are continuing. I can only imagine to kick the ass. Folks, if you're not following Odd Oculus, amazing stream effects, amazing streamer. Apparently has figured out the secrets to reincarnation. Hello, Taurus. Welcome in. Welcome in. Glad to see you. So Raiders coming in. Those of you who don't know me, my name is JD. I am a web developer, primarily PHP, Drupal, JavaScript, and React. However, I'm currently unemployed, so I'm spending my newfound forced free time to learning game development, specifically with Godot, specifically with GD script, and primarily I'm using it to make a game about a bear who likes to be scary. Now I am
Pretty
real quick.
standard.
Oh, nope, not that. I'm in the middle right now of trying to figure out an issue problem. Odd Oculus, have a good dinner. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for coming in. Raiders coming in. Don't hesitate. If you're just itching to hit that follow button on me, go right ahead. Be greatly appreciated. Then you'd know every time this smiling face goes live. So set velocity, nav agent set velocity in what? This is 4.0 point. Let's see. So as soon as I get this part figured out, maybe, hopefully, we'll see. Methods, set. Set velocity forced. I'm gonna go with it. We'll probably end up backing out of that and flipping it, reverse it, just like Missy says. Set velocity forced. New agent velocity. There we go. And now we need to do a car map. Right? Yeah, car move. Gonna pass this, pass it just like a kidney stone to velocity equals new velocity. Move and slide and move and collide. There we go. Let's see what happens here. Let's make sure that I've got this big old bubble sticking up out of the thing. Francisco, I use ChatGPT to help me understand concepts, but it's still so far behind as far as new things coming out that it's dangerous to try and expect it to do all the smart things. Oh, okay, okay, okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. Can I change the type? I don't think I can change it here. Let's go back to my inherited Berited. Change type. Character body 3D. Now what the hell are we supposed to do now, you moron? Fine, 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 fine. Yeah, wait, what? What's it saying? What do I need? Collision shape, collision polygon. No, 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 no. Oh, not there. Sooty wants it. He wants it right up in him. Wait, no. Capsule shape. 3D. Pop him right here. There we go. Let's try this again. And things are going to fail miserably because that's just how things go when I'm doing the dev. See, now he's not even moving. RCB Live, congratulations. Backtrace, there is nothing output, nothing there. What do we have here? Not showing that. Debugger. Oh, Mother Junction Speed. What just happened here? Oh, that's just something I need to delete. Okay, so we've got this. Let's look at his navigation agent here. Max speed. All right, let's do that. Avoidance enabled. There's that nav obstacle. That we turn that off. I'm going to keep the radius up. We're going to save that. So, Francisco, the question is, do developers of Assassin's Creed go through the same steps or use Godot? They do not use Godot as far as I know. Not a lot of AAA games that I know of use Godot. Not saying that it couldn't be used for AAA games, but I don't think it's fully mature. A lot of times they will reuse assets, but a lot of times a lot of changes will happen. There's going to be better better software out there, better plugins or assets, better renderers, same hardware, but it can still handle things better. And then if it's making for PC, going with the hardware between my 3060 RTX and a 5070 or 5090, whatever the hell it's coming up, 4090. They're going to want to add in for that. It's not unheard of to use the same engine or the same code base and just add on other levels, but from a user experience, people get pissed off when they do that, especially if it's something that they could put down as a DLC. I'm trying to remember what game essentially did that, and just basically reskinned the existing game, put a 2 at the end of it or something. But like, I mean, going way back, Super Mario Brothers, the original Super Mario Brothers for NES, the original Super Mario 2, also known as Lost Levels. Oh yeah, there's always innovation happening. Always better ways to do it. So many people, so much smarter than me, figuring this shit out. And on the other side, I mean, so many people, so much smarter than me at AAA studios, and their shit doesn't look nearly as good as some of the stuff that I see coming out here. If you she's not streaming now, but if you want to see a solo dev making AAA quality game, 3D, can't do it from here. On Twitch, you got to check out Lana Lux. Her game Strain is flipping amazing. Absolute, just gorgeous visuals. The gameplay looks great. The whole plot is amazing. She's putting so much time and effort into it. And I would put it up against almost any of the AAAs that are coming out now. Yeah, that's one that the comment over on YouTube, sometimes it feels how the heck they came out with games technology. Other one, like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, reused a lot of stuff for the sequel, left a lot of empty places. Yeah, you can tell that they reused quite a bit of the map. The legend has it that Tears of the Kingdom was initially going to be DLC for Breath of the Wild. However, they made it way too they made too much to make it just DLC. So they put some extra work into it to make it its own game. Speaking of, oh wait, YouTube, you can't hear the music. It is time to back the fuck out of this. We're gonna figure out a different way. I am obviously not understanding. Definitely not understanding what's happening or why. And delete that. It's not going to be that. We're just going to figure out our own ways about it. And if we have to put up some collision shapes, some static bodies that the player can walk through. So we'll just give it a different mask. Different collision mask. Then so be it. We will figure this out. We will persevere. Save all this shit here. Let's go back to the forest. So raiders who are still around and who are still curious, let me go back to the 3D view here. Get rid of all this shite. We're going to make our character. What's the deal here? Vinny? The deal is, if you subscribe to my Kofi for $1,000 a month and I'm ever in your area, I will buy you dinner. The better deal, however, is if you subscribe to my Kofi for $100,000 a month, that's a 1 with 5 zeros, I will take you to Six Flags on me. That's the deal. I guarantee you won't find a better deal on time with me. The other deal is just working on this bear game about a bear who gets pissed off when you start a fire in his forest. And right now, Vinny, I'm sorry, but I really want to say your name like Twiggy from Buck Rogers. I know that's not how it's said. I know it's Vidya Vinny, but I just want to go bitty bitty bitty. Six Flags is a chain of theme parks in the US. Bitty bitty bitty. Okay, what the what the hell am I even doing here? All right, you are not the current one. We are going to make our player the current one. If I can find the head. Oh, that's right. It's the head. Current. Great. Save. All right, now, let's see. The bear is here. I'm here. Let's turn off the light. Direction of the light. Stop. Play. So this is the game. Very, very light version of it. And I was originally going to fix up some textures here tonight. I got a little bit... God damn it. One moment, please. Let's try that again, shall we? Let's just give it another little shot. All right, so here is the game. Alone. God, mother, piss, shit. Where is that? Nav agent, debug. We'll just turn off that shit, and we're going to turn off this shit too. All right, one more time. Third time's a charm. Might get nothing's a charm with me. All right. There we are. Okay, so you're camping. You're alone in the dark. It's time. It's about time for bed. So, you start up your fire. I just got that working today. Or you can start the fire by clicking on it. You press the button. All right, fire's going. I can't think of anything else to do. You know, maybe dig a hole. How about we just pee on a tree? Ooh, the pee wiggles. Bleh. Oh, what's that? Who's that? Oh, is that a friendly little guy? Uh-oh. Look at those teeth. He don't look friendly. Sooty's Revenge. Coming soon to a stream near you. Thank you, Video Vinny. Video. I have been working my tail off. Not like I have anything else to do. But yeah, I've been working my butt off trying to learn this shit, trying to get everything knocked up. Knocked up. No. That is not what I'm trying to do. Oh, shit. Forget I said that. Trying to get everything knocked out. Shut up. I'm just going around creating an army. Enough kids to form a baseball team. Trying to get a lot of stuff knocked out, learning a lot as I go along. For example, the nav meshes have been a lot of fun. The pathfinding, the level creation, we have some creative ways of doing that. I wanna get better ways of doing that, but yeah, Francisco over on YouTube. Final question. Shoot. Hopefully it's you asking me when I can start because you're secretly a recruiter. You're like, ooh, I gotta hire this guy. I'm about to open a window and I don't want to be visible if it comes into the wrong thing. Righty. Good news. It didn't open on the wrong screen. So yeah, Vinny. If it's been since last year that you were here, I have made a lot of changes, done a lot of different stuff, completely changed the game that I'm working on. And I am loving this one. It really feels like it's a good game to be working on. Vinny, yeah, that's probably about a month ago then. Yeah. Because I went to DrupalCon. And just got back from last week. Or just got back from it last Monday, I want to say. Monday or Tuesday? No, I'm gonna say Monday. I've been, busting this out every day since. Francisco, the question, have you ever tried to get out of the 9 to 5 routine? I have not tried. I have been forced into getting out of the 9 to 5 routine. But I'm actively working, doing this hustle on this. I mean, I had a conversation with a company today. I told them what I used to make, and right now, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for anything that's going to keep a house over my head. Anything that's going to keep food in my belly and my car in my driveway. That's pretty much all that I want. I've learned over the past few months how to get by very thin and very lean. Unfortunately, part of that has come by absolutely trashing my credit score. But the other part of it has been, a lot of peanut butter and jelly. Instead of buying movies or buying fast food or ordering from Grubhub or anything like that, it's been, sitting, using stuff that I already have, making new stuff, learning new stuff. I'm also, if we looked at my hourly rate for streaming, how much I make, pennies an hour. But this is something that I really enjoy, and if I could find a way to make this be my job, to make this be, a something to improve or to include as building out games as a solo game dev, if I could come up with the multi-million-dollar game idea where as soon as I release it, people are banging down the door being like, hey, give us number 2. Oh, that's rough. There are a lot of good companies out there that are hiring. I'm crossing fingers because in my professional space in Drupal is used in a lot of government websites around the world, especially in the U.S. federal government. And the the government fiscal year is coming up to an end at the end of this month, and that's when they're going to have new money, and there's going to be new contracts, and there's going to be new options. So I'm really, really, really hoping that that's a case. If it isn't, I'm just gonna keep hustling. I'm gonna keep making videos. This Saturday coming up, I've got my 1 year affiliate anniversary celebration that we're gonna be hanging out all day Saturday, starting at 9 a.m. U.S. Central Time. I'm gonna be pulling out my saxophone because we had enough points redeemed for the community fundraiser to get a music stream, so that's going to be part of it. We're going to play some Jackbox games, some riff tracks. We're gonna hang out together. RCB Live, yeah, I know. It's hard to believe. It hasn't felt like a year of doing this because every time I do this, I look at the timer, I'm like, holy shit, it's already been 2 hours. What the hell? How? And that just keeps going. I'm loving the shit out of it. Yeah, I have bad days. I have bad streams. I have some parts. I talk about welcome back, Francisco. I know those games make a lot of money, but they're also I do have some ethics. Believe it or not, there are certain types of games that I don't want to do, and anything that could potentially lead to children gambling, uh, just because parents aren't paying attention, or anything, things like that. Years ago, I went to a conference when I was learning SEO, which that's where the money is. If you want, it wasn't changing so damn fast. If I hadn't forgotten everything I learned, SEO is where the money is. If you can get those people to pay you to tell them to tell them what they already know, and it's really looking into a crystal ball, because AIA, welcome back on YouTube. The casinos definitely make the money, but I'm sure that we could start the stream up on Kick. I'm not gonna because I don't like that industry. But there was in SEO, I attended a session for a CEO of a an event ticket resale company. Yep, search engine optimization. I used to do that on top of development. And the session was remaining relevant in a, how did he put it? It wasn't scammy. It might have been spammy, remaining relevant in a spammy industry, because his entire thing is reselling tickets at a markup. I don't remember which one it was, but it was a pretty big one. Yes. Talk about it. That's it. You know, how to remain a cum gutter in. I shouldn't do late night streams anymore. It's almost 11 o'clock here, and I'm just like, let's see how dirty I can make it. We're going blue tonight. It's JD After Dark. Oh. All right. As they're coming up, I'm going to be back in about 3 minutes. Francisco, thank you for hanging out. AIA, welcome back on the YouTube side. And I'll be back after they finish up. All right, we're back. And this, I think I've accomplished a little bit tonight, at least learning how not to do something, or that something doesn't work and that we're just going to have to move around with some stuff and think outside the box. But I do want to do some stuff here. The logs. It's on your back. It's great for a snack. It rolls over your neighbor dog. Log, log, log. It's log. It's log. It's big. It's heavy. It's wood. Log. It's log. It's better than bad. It's good. Oh, you could, but you'd die. Sooty would get right up there. He'd smell those marshmallows, be like, boy. You gonna make me some marshmallows, boy? I had a question about a job thingy. Where the hell is that? Here's that name. Well, as a vegan, I wouldn't roast marshmallows. I'd roast dandies. Which are vegan marshmallows that are actually really good, surprisingly. Really not surprisingly, a lot of vegan food is really good. All right, so let's go and let's find some texture packs here. Yeah, I'm one of those vegans who doesn't like open every conversation with it. Although I would like to start occasionally if some people are like jerks. And I only become militant vegan if people are really jerks about it, like right off the bat. Like, oh, you don't eat meat? Well, then how do you live without bacon? Well, honestly, fuck you, chug a butt. um, God damn it. It amazes me how some people are so offended by choices that I make. Right? Like I don't eat meat because my cholesterol was like dead by 50. That's my primary reason for doing it. But if you're going to insult me and like treat me as a lesser person because I've made that choice for healthy, then let me pull up my pita bag, clutch my pearls, take off my earrings, and we're gonna have a we're gonna squash some tofu here. Fuck was I doing? All right. Um, CC0 textures. I'm pretty sure I downloaded most of these, the ones that I wanted already. Shit. Let's go into and see. Bark, 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 bark. No. Yeah, no, I don't want that one. The way I put it, it's for the health primarily. I'll punch a cow. I'll kick a chicken. Won't think twice about it. I can't back that up. Cows are awesome. That is not what I'm looking for. Resources. Maybe, nope. Bark. Maybe I didn't get that. Wood. log. There we go. And then what kind of trees are we going to be sitting on? What kind of bark, bark, bark? I like this kind of bark. Epoxis, welcome back. Resub, how long are we going for now? Oh,
Epox_dev just subscribed for 9 months.
you know what that means? We're having a stream, baby. Do any day now. Thank you, Epoxis. Thank you. I'm so glad to see you. Thank you for coming back here. Here's the other one. Bark. Bark, bark, bark. Correct all here. There we go. And now I can, yeah. Oh. Oh, gonna get rid of this. And then the bark needs to go to. Alrighty, now I think we can do this. Let's get back into Godot and look at our shader. UV. Add node texture. Quick load. Arc. Arc 9. There we are. Your 2D here. Got our UV here. Arc. There one. Color. Nope. I need my do normal GL. Nope, nope. Okay, we're going to need some UV scale here too. Scale is going to be a vector to all right, Chugabutt, take care. Thank you for hanging out. Then roughness going to be a float constant of 100. Folks, if you're hanging out, you want to see some good game dev, you want to see an amazing person streaming, go please check out Chugabutt. I think those are reasonable logs. Yeah. So let's save that. Campfire stumps. Campfire stumps, they sing this song. Doo-da, doo-da. Surface 6 is where we're going to do a new shader material as well. Perfect. Sure. Campfire stump ends. Texture 2D. Actually, we need the UV. No, we need the UV. End. Okay, not quite. I think we're going to need to do some panning on that. So let's. Damn it. Node UV. All right, how do we get this to line up? If at all, I don't know. Hmm. That does not look great. One, 9. I do not see a way to quickly fix this. So mesh. Let's see if we could fix it in the other. Anybody have suggestions on how to get this to fit? That's not going to work for this. How?
Hey, insert rating streamer's name here. Thank you for the raid. How did insert last activity here go? Now, let's rock.
Raiders, 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 taking a step to stop some raiders. Raiders, taking a step to stop some raiders. You raided me, thank you. You raided me, thank you. Raiders, 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 taking a step to stop some raiders.
Welcome in, Godot Strangers. How you doing, hero? Good to see you. It's been a while. I'm glad you're here. How do your stream go? How are all the things? Tell me everything that you want to tell me. Because I want to listen. It is going pretty well-ish. Maybe something. Ooh, will this do it? Will this do it? No, that won't do it. Oh, no, I don't want to try. I don't want to try planar. It is coming along very well. Right now, I am trying to put some wood on this log. What? What? Oh, no, 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 no. Nope, nope, not that either. So, yeah, I'm trying to get the end of this log to match up here. Doesn't really want to, but we're gonna figure it out, right? We're gonna do this. All gonna be a matter. No, dude, don't be sorry. You're here now. That's what matters. I appreciate you. I know, life is life. There we go. There we go. It's not perfect, but I mean, all right, all right. I got wood. Okay, Z isn't going to do a damn thing. Just give me 1 second here. I'm gonna show off all my shit. All right. I hate this trial and error bullshit. 5. There. There. Look, it looks like a log. Stress test. Welcome in. Good to see you. All right, so Rangers coming in. Thank you for being patient with me. My name's JD. I am a web developer, currently unemployed, looking for work. So if you're hiring, talk to me. Epoxis Dev, I don't believe so. It's entirely possible, but I don't know. I'm sure that it could be something with vertex painting, but that's something I don't know anything about just yet. But I'm ordinarily a web dev. I'm currently unemployed, lost my job about a month and a half ago. God damn, it's been that long. 6 weeks. So while I'm off, instead of curling up into the fetal position and crying my days away, I have decided to spend my time learning new things. And what I'm learning specifically is game dev. I'm currently working on a game in Godot, which is a game engine, based on the story of Smokey the Bear. So for those of you who aren't from the US, Smokey the Bear is a mascot for the National Park Service and, well, just nature in general to prevent forest fires. Only you can prevent forest fires. However, we're doing a dark take on him. We're doing a take where instead of just preventing forest fires, he prevents them the only way he knows how. And that's if you start a fire in his area of the woods, he is going to hunt you down and eat you, murder you with a shovel, and make sure there's nothing left for the authorities to find. So let's take a look. All right, so you start off. In the beginning, there is going to be a fire started because that's going to be what initially aggroes him, right? So not sure where we are. Look around. Okay, there's a tree. All right, so we want to go the other way. Nope, that fire is way off in the distance. Where is our fire pit? Nope, that's another tree. Staying on. Oh, looks like we might be getting into the grass, might be getting too far away. Where the hell is the fire? Ah, shit. He's going to find me before I can turn on, or before I can start a fire. Come on. Pretty sure I'm dead. Oh yeah, I'm a goner here. Run. Run, you son of a bitch. Okay, we found some more trail. Nope, get into the grass. God damn it. Way off. I'm way off. I'm in the grass. He's coming after me. Shit. You can already tell this game is going to be fun because I'm enjoying the shit out of it, playing it just like this, trying to find my way to a fire pit. It's so dark. Oh, that's the end of the world. He's definitely not going to get me if I go there. Where is he? Oh, shit. Okay, we got this. We got this. Gotta do, keep an eye on the ground. There's some trail mix there. Come on. Fuck is it? Just want to show off how to start a fire. God damn it. Okay, okay. We're on a path. I think we're on a path. Maybe not. Too many trees in here. This is not a path. I am so lost. And I love it. Here's our new goal. Here is our new goal. I'm going to make it to that other fire. Okay, okay. He's right there. I think we can do it. Stress test, quite possibly, but I can't turn away right now. Close to the fire. Shit, there he is. All right, all right. We ran away through the woods. Let's just. All right. So we found a fire. It's already going. But guess what? The fire isn't safe because Sooty hates fire. And Sooty's gonna get you. Boom. Now you're dead. That is basically the game. There's going to be a lot more to it where you can start the fires. Here, let me show that mechanic off. Where the fuck did I even start? Did I move myself? Are you kidding me? I started that close to a goddamn fire. And I couldn't find it. I had to walk all the way across the map. I love it. I love it. Well, let's see. Okay. Yeah, it was from Earthbound. Very good ear. Very good ear stress test. Very cool. Okay, so let's try this again where I can actually start a fire, because this is a mechanic that I'm actually really proud of being able to put together. Fuck. Or I could just get lost again. Don't want to turn on the lights. Where's the bear? Where's the bear? Okay, there he is. That means it should be somewhere in here. Where you at, buddy? There. Okay. We found our fire pit. Fire pit. Oh, you see that? Press use to start fire. Boom. We got flame. We got flame. We got lots of stuff to eat. That just makes him madder, though. And you're dead. I'm sorry, Sooty. I'm sorry. So I definitely want feedback on that. I definitely, whatever you think, if you like it, if you don't like it, if you have ideas, I am all for it. There was something else I was just getting ready to pull up here. Oh, that's it. And allow me to shamelessly self-promote here. If you are so inclined, if you would like to be a good person, if you would like to help me out while I'm unemployed and looking for work and trying to make a game, I do have a Kofi with several tiers, several different options in there. I appreciate any help I can get. but it is not required for you to hang out here. I am just glad to have you all here. In fact, today I took a huge step in my creator career. Pro streamer. I can talk, make good work fast. I made a big step. If you looked at the pinned message, today we're going to be working on making a really quick little flickering light tutorial video. Candle could be used for a campfire, for a Godot thingy. I made a Godot tutorial. Yeah, look. Holy shit. This is like the best performing non-short video I've had in a very long time. It is the currently pinned message. If you can see that, if not, there it is. Nice. So my goal here is my big goal is I want to get my YouTube monetized. I'm going to continue to, hey, look, I'm recommended for myself. That's YouTube's subtle way of saying that I need to learn to love myself before I can love others. Some shit like that. Oh, excuse me. Yawning, yawning, yawning. But in order to get monetized on YouTube, it seems unreachable, almost. 3,000 public watch hours. I'm at 379. Well, actually, not higher than that, but it only updates every few days, I think. And 500 subscribers. We're at 156. So thank you to whoever has subscribed. I made the attempt to add in follow alerts on for YouTube follows and subs, but it just doesn't work out very well. The API is busted. There's some privacy stuff that prevents everything to come through. Like you have to have a public YouTube account in order for your sub to come through as an activity, so you can't really keep track of it, or you can't think that way either. You can do first words and thank people for that, but you can't really think per sub unless you have like your emails or notifications just staring you in the face the entire time. But I'm looking for topics, more topics to do, more videos to do. I think that the one I did today was basically on this. I don't want to save that. Don't save. Don't save. Well, all I can do is ask politely, and I if you don't want to on YouTube, it's fine. I appreciate you being here more than anything. If I don't make it, then I don't make it. That's on me. That's not on anybody else. But the effect or the tutorial that I did was entirely, or was on the candle or the match effect that I have for fires using noise textures. And it seems that people are enjoying that, or at least interested in it. It's getting some click through, which is good. So now I just need to come up with more things to do. Do I? In fact, our good friend Science Streams owns a JD Does Dev mask off of there. Some people might call it a coaster. It's really a mask that can also be a coaster. Have a drink on me. Or use me as a clever disguise to fool your neighbor's doorbell camera. Go ahead, put a mug on my mug. The most recent addition is my official frontal nudity preventer. The official Dr. Mr. JD frontal nudity preventer is specially made to cover your skin from your waist to your neck. No more wandering around exposed to the elements. Like the cars say, I think it's just what you needed. There's no big brain coaster, however, there is a big brain juice holder. I'm open to suggestions. It doesn't take anything from me to throw logos on whatever. All right, that's enough chilling for myself there. I know I got a late start and it's continuing to be late, but I want to sleep because I do have another interview tomorrow. So I want to get some rest. I will be back first thing in the morning. Well, first thing is relative. Oh shit. He's still he's right there, just waiting, wanting to kill you. With a bit of a he's got a bit of a dad bod. Doesn't matter. He will still destroy you. All right, we're gonna close it down. I am going to raid out. So with that being said, right on, I'd appreciate it. I am all about multiple revenue streams. At least I kind of have to be. I got my first payout from it. A whopping $50 about a month ago. Granted, it took me about 6 months to get to that, but still, I mean, $50 is $50, especially the way that things are going. All right, so with that, my friends on YouTube, I am going to say goodnight to you over there because we can't raid out. But I appreciate you all. Don't forget, if you're sitting over there, if you're hanging out, if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please do. It helps out. We're trying to get to 500 and a shitload of watch hours so that we can get monetized. We can start putting out better content and better stuff. All right, so I